Once upon a time, in the land of Israel, there was a great battle that took place on Mount Gilboa. It was a time of turmoil and conflict, where the Israelites faced the mighty Philistine army. King Saul, the first king of Israel, led his army into battle against the Philistines. He was a brave and valiant warrior, but he was also troubled in his heart. He had disobeyed God's commands in the past, and now he feared the consequences of his actions. As the battle commenced, the Philistines advanced with their chariots and soldiers, ready to crush the Israelites. King Saul's son, Jonathan, fought courageously alongside his father, displaying great skill and bravery. However, despite their efforts, the Israelite army began to crumble under the strength of the Philistine forces. Saul's heart grew heavy with despair as he witnessed his soldiers falling one by one. In his desperation, he sought guidance from God. But God did not answer him, for Saul had turned away from him and his commands. Seeing the dire situation, Saul made a fateful decision. He sought out a medium, a woman with a connection to the spirit world, hoping to receive guidance from the deceased prophet Samuel. Disguised, Saul approached her and begged her to summon Samuel's spirit. To his astonishment, Samuel's spirit appeared before them. But instead of offering guidance or comfort, Samuel delivered a message of doom. He revealed that because Saul had disobeyed God's commands and turned to mediums for guidance, he and his sons would die in battle the next day. The news devastated Saul, but he knew he had to face his destiny. The battle continued the following day, with the Israelites fighting valiantly against the Philistines. However, as Samuel had prophesied, Saul's sons were slain in battle. Saul himself was wounded, and realizing that his end was near, he made a desperate decision. Rather than being captured and humiliated by the Philistines, he fell on his own sword, taking his own life. As Saul lay dying on Mount Gilboa, the Israelite army scattered in disarray. News of the battle and Saul's death spread throughout the land, and the people mourned the loss of their king. Despite his flaws and mistakes, Saul had been their leader, and his death marked the end of an era. The Battle of Mount Gilboa became a somber reminder of the consequences of disobedience and turning away from God. It was a tragic event that forever changed the course of Israel's history. From that day forward, the Israelites would remember Saul's downfall as a cautionary tale, urging them to remain faithful to God's commands and seek his guidance in all things.